a dire shooting Cyclones fan, and this Cyclones wide receiver is turning heads. My name's DJ Caldwell. Welcome back to Cyclone Kingdom. The wide receivers for the Iowa State Cyclones going into the new era of Jimmy Rodgers in 2026-27. There's a lot to look at. There's a lot of guys similar to the running backs where you don't really know what you're going to get yet, but you still have at least a little bit of optimism about the future of the program and the future of the position. But what one guy could really set himself apart as wide receiver one, right? Who's the guy that Jalen Raynor is going to be going to and saying, this is my guy to go get a first down, to get us to get us into the end zone, in the red zone, right? There's tons of guys on this list that could be that guy for Jalen Raynor, but which one is it, right? So to do that, we're going to go through the preview magazine guide. I know he doesn't love the Iowa State Cyclones this year, doesn't have them on special teams, all this different stuff. But Phil Steele's 2026 preview magazine, if you're a diehard college football fan, just for the sake of the stats, don't listen to his preseason rankings. For the sake of the stats, check it out. It's got a lot of great info in here if you want to check that out. I mean, it's really cool. So this is helpful for me because I'm still learning names of a lot of these guys too. Some of them are returners, but a lot of this wide receiver room is brand new guys. Brand new guys. And that's also what's exciting. So you got Cody Jackson, Dominic Overby, Evan Boyd, Carter Pabst, and Omari Hayes. Those are the main guys. Trevor Fortenberry or Tyler Fortenberry rather. Tyler Fortenberry is his brother, the tight end. Trevor Fortenberry is the wide receiver. He could kind of fill in there as well in that wide receiver room. Which one of those guys is the go-to guy for Jalen Raynor? I think it's Cody Jackson. Guys, I'm really excited for this guy. He's from Tarleton State. He's never had a chance in the FBS level to really compete. And that is why I'm excited for him, because he's finally getting his chance. And he showed out in the spring showcase. He's caught some touchdown passes already in different videos that are circulating around Cyclone football. He's a guy that as a senior has veteran leadership. He's been around the game of football. Yes, it's not been at the FBS level, but he's still been around longer than some of these guys. I think he could be a go-to guy for Jalen Raynor. I really do. He's got good size. He's 6 foot, 175. So, I mean, he's not like this crazy tall wide receiver, but he's still going to be able to go up and get the football, right? He's a guy that you can have within your room and have confidence. If it's not him, right? Say that he doesn't, do what we think he's going to do, and you have to go to somebody else. Who is that guy? Y'all know where I'm going with this. It's Dominic Overby. I'm super excited for Dominic Overby returning to Ames, coming back home. He could have easily, Brett Eskelson went to Penn State, for crying out loud. Dominic Overby could have easily gone to Penn State or anywhere else, and he said, I'm staying home. I'm staying home in Ames, and I'm going to become the guy for Jalen Raynor. And so I believe it's Cody Jackson that will do that. But Dominic Overby has the talent through the roof. We saw it last year. We saw it in the Ireland game. We saw it on the first play from scrimmage against, I forget what, BYU, right? I guess that was Eskelson. But we saw what Overby did for Iowa State last year. We saw what potential he has. And I think there's more to come with that. Because Jalen Raynor's talented. He really is. As we mentioned in the running back preview, if you want to go check out our full season previews for each position group, we're going through that for Iowa State football and the Chiefs. Like and subscribe for all Chiefs and Cyclones content so you don't miss a thing. We talked about the running backs that it wasn't really this group that we're going to rely on too much, that we're going to lean on. All right, it's a new offense. You got a lot of tight ends. Tyler Roll, who came on our Cyclone Central podcast, exclusive Iowa State podcast, by the way, if you want to go check that out at Cyclone Central. We talked to Tyler Roll, and he talked about what will it take to win games. Is it to run the football or to pass the ball? He would rather run the football. I just, knowing Tyler Roll, being a tight ends coach with the Lions, stacking the box, being this ground and pound team, that's what he wants to do. If you need to throw it, who can you trust? Who can you trust? And so Cody Jackson is on that list. Dominic Overby, I think, is on that list. But don't sleep on Evan Boyd, the Michigan State transfer. The Michigan State transfer who's come in here and he's been a part of something special. It's building names. He's a part of this wanting to bring Iowa State football back to the brink. I don't think it's going to happen this year. But Evan Boyd, coming from Michigan State, where remember, Michigan State hired Pat Fitzgerald, the legendary Northwestern coach. Michigan State trying to get back on top. Evan Boyd saw what Jimmy Rogers was doing and said, I want a piece of that. I want a part of that. Guys, he's only a junior. And he's 6'3", 280 pounds. Like, he could be the guy to go to. So if I were to rank it, I would have Cody Jackson as wide receiver 1. I would have Dominic Overby as wide receiver 2, and I have Evan Boyd as wide receiver 3. I think that Evan Boyd, because of his size, has the most talent out of those 3 guys. I just do. Especially being a part of a Power 4 football program in Michigan State. Yes, they have been bad for years. But he still is a guy that you can rely on too. So those 3 guys, I think you can kind of throw your eggs in the basket with them and say, okay, either one of them can go get the football and be a key part of this football team if Iowa State needs to throw it. Omari Hayes is an interesting one. He's currently slated as, being a sub guy, a backup type of guy. He's only 5'9", so but the speed that he has, the ability that he has, similar to these other guys, I think he could find a way to be a part of this team. And then Trevor. Trevor Fortenberry. He caught a touchdown pass from Jalen Raynor in the spring showcase. There's a ton of guys on this list. I'm lost for words because you don't really know what to expect with a brand new era of Cyclone football like that. But I would like to see those guys be a part of this football team and carve out a role for themselves to go be great. So what are your thoughts on Iowa State's wide receiver room? Let's rank it real quick, 1 to 10, as we've been doing with every single position group for Iowa State football this year. How do we feel about it? We're kind of in this weird kind of limbo, right? Where Matt Campbell has left. He's taken 70 players. We've had to replace 70 players. We got a quarterback that's from Arkansas State. We got a running back room that doesn't have a lot going for him. How do we feel about the wide receivers? How would we rank it 1 to 10 in terms of our confidence level going in to 2026? I'll put it at a 6. I'm more confident in the running backs, that's for sure. Because of the talent that's in the room. Because of Dominic Overby returning. That's a huge part of why that's a 6. And I think that they can make plays. Are they going to be relied on a lot? Probably more in the run game. As we'll talk about soon, though, I think the tight ends are going to be a huge piece of Iowa State's success this year. I just do. That's what they've been with Matt Campbell. And even though we've had to basically replace a lot of our tight ends, I think they still could be that way. So make sure you like and subscribe for all Chiefs and Cyclones content as we roll out these season previews, these position previews. The season preview is coming soon, which we're excited for. But make sure you like and subscribe to stay up to date on everything. Make sure you hit that bell as well to stay notified about every new video. We'll continue to roll these things out. We have a great schedule up ahead for our content and our podcast over at Cyclone Central if you want to go check that out. As always, roll Clones. And how about those Chiefs?